Okay. So we were having problems with our robot, right? So this is an object detection robot that will move towards objects, away from objects, and will turn. Basically, it's using OpenCV. So currently, it's using my face as the object. And so based off the X coordinates, it'll either turn left or it'll turn right. And then I'm using size of my face as an analog for distance. So if my face is small, it'll come towards me. If my face is big, it will go back. And the final problem that we were having, major issue we were having, is I was using these crappy little plastic gearboxes and wheels. So these cost you about $2 to $3 on something like Amazon, and it should come as no surprise as they were completely underpowered. One of the big issues here is this. This is the battery. So this, again, is an AS6. This is a 4 gigahertz computer, 32 gigs of RAM, DDR5 RAM, Wi-Fi 6E. It's got graphics, the whole 9 yards. That's being powered off of this. This whole stack, physical stack, is actually pretty heavy. And so trying to move this robot around with these crappy ass $2 wheels, that was just a failure. So, you know, sometimes you got to spend some real money. So I bought $5 wheels, $5 kits. I guess it was more than that. So this is actually from Adafruit. So this is an entirely metal inside. It's a 1 to 90 gear ratio. So this will give you more torque. So basically when you're dealing with these electric motors, you can either have torque or speed. Torque is like force, like strength, speed is speed. So this has the most torque you can get for one of these little guys. And then I got these nice little wheels. Instead of being rounded like this and kind of hard, these are very rubbery and flat. And yeah, it actually, simply by making that little bit of an upgrade, it really works. And I honestly think that this wheel motor combo may become my standard robot combo because it works well. I mean, this is a decent amount of mass for those little things. So I'm going to do here is I'm going to open this up. You can see over there, that's going to show what OpenCV is seeing. And then I'm going to come, and let's see if it tracks my face. See? Oh yeah. So the motor isn't the problem. Some janky code and a wobbly mast is the problem. But as you can see, it's actually driving fine. It's just, if you can see see how it's wobbling over there? See, that's the problem. That mast is so flexible or whatever. Basically, the issue is it's getting really too wobbly. But look at this. So if I go forward, it backs up. So if I'm going closer to it, it backs up. Here, let me flip this around for a second. So you can fully get the experience of what's going on here. So let's see, there it is. And see, so when I get closer to it, go back. You got a little too wobbly, back. See how it's moving back, just based off my face? See, it's bouncing, that's an issue. Okay. Stop. There we go. It makes it easier. All right. Now if I go left, it follows me. If I go right, yeah, I said janky-esque. There are some issues here, but the motors work fine. So the motors can move the vehicle fine. It's just the rest of the design and some crappy code is the issue. You see, look at that. It's actually it's pretty good on the performance. Except for like I say. Except for a bit. See, now it's turning there. I've also got an HDMI thing down here. Anyways, there you go. There is your OpenCV robot. I can move simply off of object detection and face. So the next thing that I'm going to do, is I'm going to train this on Louis Rossmann's logo. So one of the things is the faces. There's lots of faces. So I'm gonna train this on Louis Rossmann's logo, and then it should only track just on Louis Rossmann's logo. I'm going to figure out a way to make this more stable. See, that's the problem, right? This thing is just bouncing all around as the vehicle moves. And again, it's tracking based off of X coordinates, so it's bouncing all around. The X coordinates are changing even when I'm not changing. And then again, obviously go in and modify a wee bit of the code. It's definitely not optimized by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm very happy with this. Again, those little $6 motors and gearboxes actually do move this thing relatively decently. So the rest of it is just refining. So again, that's one of the big things with whatever you're going to be doing in the technology world. So many times it's just simply knowing what product to buy. Again, you think like with technology, it's all about like the bits and the bytes and the latencies. Sometimes it's just knowing what product to buy. Sometimes it's like, oh, why do you pick those switches or those routers or those Mac computers? 'Cause they work. Because they work. When I spend $6 on a gearbox, it works. When I spend $3 on a gearbox, it doesn't work. That's why I buy these $6 gearboxes. Again, like literally just knowing products so many times is what you need in our industry. So anyways, there's our OpenCV robot. I will continue to build it and continue to update you folks on how it goes. If you like these types of videos, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like these types of videos, give us a thumbs up. See y'all later.